Welcome to Jobs and Pods, the only podcast where real employers talk about their jobs and tell you what it's like to work there. I'm your host, Chris Russell. This jobcast will feature the role of sales executive for the Marriott Vacation Club at the Timber Lodge in Lake Tahoe, California. They are looking for self-motivated sales professionals who can sell timeshare ownerships for this beautiful vacation resort popular with skiers. Joining us today to discuss this role is Tom Cox, Project Director of Sales at Timber Lodge. Hey, Tom, welcome to Jobs and Pods.
Thanks, Chris. Happy to be here.
Excellent. So tell us more about Timber Lodge and what's life like working in beautiful Lake Tahoe there?
Well, Timber Lodge itself is, one of Marriott's premier resorts and certainly emblematic of one of the most beautiful resorts in Lake Tahoe. The Heavenly Gondola comes right down into our property. We have a host of activities here. Travelers can remain virtually, car-free for days at a time while experiencing all that South Lake Tahoe has to offer.
Right.
As far as working here, one can imagine working in a beautiful destination like Lake Tahoe. We are a four-season destination. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. There's always activities going on here. We have over 300 days of sunshine every year, and it certainly is one of the most beautiful places on earth that one could hope to work.
Very good. And Lake Tahoe is in Northern California, is that correct?
That's correct. We're about 2 hours from Sacramento, about 3.5 hours from the Bay Area. We're about an hour and a half from Reno, and it's nestled in the heart of the Sierra Nevada mountains.
Okay. Tom, describe the role of your sales executive and tell us more about the unique benefits of selling timeshares.
Well, the roles of selling in Marriott and truly at Marriott's Timber Lodge are unique. Where else can you live and work in a place like Lake Tahoe and have a career? Most people move to the mountains to experience the grandeur and the beauty of the mountains, but you can also have a career with a majorly publicly traded company at the same time.
Right.
And that makes it truly special.
How would you describe your ideal candidate? What is that person like? What kind of skills and traits do you look for?
First and foremost is a positive attitude. They have to be a great listener with a willingness to learn and grow. Certainly a team player with a willing and ability to support management, teammates, and guests alike, and proven success in sales. Beyond that, we'll teach associates how to sell our product the Marriott way. All applicants are also encouraged to have their California real estate license. We are selling a deeded real estate product, which is governed under California real estate law. Now, there are a few cases in which we will hire people that don't have a California license, and we will place them in a role which we call a tour guide role. Now, that's a limited scope and limited time role that people can occupy from time to time while they're obtaining their California real estate license. The availability of those roles depends typically on business needs and timing.
And what kind of sales training do you provide candidates, Tom?
We offer a 3-week training program that instructs all new hires on how to best sell timeshare the Marriott way. In that course, they're going to get a full history of Marriott, how the entire product works. They're going to learn about Marriott Reward Points, Interval International, and all the different components that go into making up this great and unique timeshare product.
Tom, what is the commission structure like? Can you describe that?
Yes, I can. We have a commission structure, and I'll break it down into 3 parts for you. All of our associates receive a base income, which is guaranteed. On top of that, they also receive the ability to earn commissions. And the commissions are basically limitless based on performance. The third, and I think very important part of this, is the benefits package. So there's really 3 components to the compensation: a base income, the ability to earn commissions, and a benefits package.
Gotcha. Okay. Speaking of benefits, what are some of those like, and what's your favorite benefit overall?
Well, it's part of the beauty of working for a publicly traded company of the size of Marriott is that we do get a great benefits package, and it tends to include, for full-time employees, it includes the full host of health insurance, paid vacations, 401k, associate and family room discounts at Marriott hotels, and much more. I would say that my favorite there's 2 benefits that I like the most. On the technical side of things, having health insurance obviously is very important, to everyone these days. The second piece, which is a little less tangible, but nonetheless, you can see it in action, and that is our culture. Years and years ago, our founder, J. Willard Marriott Sr., said that if you take care of the associate, they will take care of the guest, and business will take care of themselves. And we have a long-standing culture of taking care of each other. It's a very caring culture, and it expects the best, it develops the best, and people with a spirit to serve one another and the spirit to serve our guests tend to be the most successful in Marriott, and that's one of my favorite benefits of the company.
Excellent. Tom, is relocation assistance provided at all?
At this time, we're not offering relocation assistance to external applicants. From time to time, we do offer that, but at this point in time, we're not.
Okay. And what's the interview process like? Can you describe that?
As you would expect with any publicly traded or professional organization, there are several steps that the applicants can expect. The first step is a screening process, which there's an online application and screening tool. Following that, there's a phone screen that will occur with applicants who do advance through that first step. After that, the third step is the applicant may be asked to participate in a formal interview process, and that would be conducted by the on-site sales management staff. Following that, offers would then be made within a week or two after the interview, and the overall timeline will vary depending on the applicant flow and business needs.
Okay. And last question for you, Tom. How can people apply?
Everyone's encouraged to visit careers.marriottvacationclub.com and apply for a sales executive role at Marriott's Timber Lodge.
All right. Well, Tom, thank you very much for joining us today.
It's my pleasure. Happy to be here.
And that will do for this edition of Jobs and Pods. For more jobcasts like this, visit jobsandpods.com. And don't forget, you can subscribe to our jobcasts on iTunes. Just do a keyword search for Jobs and Pods. Thanks for listening, everyone.